What is something that is actually more traumatizing than people realize? I said I love you to my boyfriend like normal, and he didn't say a word back to me. I thought this was a little bit weird, considering we had just finished being intimate. So, I said it again. This time I held his face and said, I love you. Then he proceeded to hug me and say, I know. I heard you. This was great. That's when I thought, hold up, what's going on? Never before had he struggled so much just to say I love you. So, I looked him right in the eye and asked him, why aren't you saying I love you back? Then he shattered me. He said, because I don't know if I do anymore. He then turned off the light and went to sleep. I had to go to the bathroom, scoop out what he left in me, and wonder if I had just lost the love of my life. Never before had he made any mention of not loving me or not being attracted to me in the slightest, so this felt like my world just turned upside down. I couldn't make up my mind. Was it me he didn't like? Was there someone else in the picture? How can a person just suddenly switch up like that? The next day he left early for work, so I couldn't talk to him about anything. But my best friend works at the same office as him, so I filled her in and asked if she would keep an eye on him. She told me no worries and got right to sneaking. She said he was chilling in the break room and drinking coffee, no one came towards him or anything. Then, suddenly he got a buzz on his phone and went to the bathroom. At this point I was sure another girl was going to go in there after him, but no, he went in there and locked it. My bestie pressed her ear against the door and said it sounded like moaning. Then she listened closer, and he was actually crying, just absolutely sobbing. She even heard him drop to the floor. After a while she stopped listening and went back to work. I couldn't understand why he was crying the way he was. I'd never heard him cry like that before. But me, trying to be a good girlfriend, made him a plate of my special chicken Alfredo, and decided to take it to his job. I left him a note that read, you may not feel like you love me right now, but you're the love of my life. I'll always be there for you through whatever you're going through. When I got back home he was already on the couch. I asked him what he was doing there, and he told me he quit his job. When I asked him why, he refused to tell me. Then he got up, gave me a hug, said I'm sorry, took a luggage bag from a closet, and then left. He just left without a word. I screamed at him, asking where he was going, and he wouldn't tell me. He just took his keys and drove away. That was the last time I saw him. It was over a year ago until now. When he left I became paralyzed in my bed. I couldn't understand how someone could change so fast in a matter of days. I had expressed to him the anxiety I felt in fear of abandonment because of my father walking out on me as a kid, and now he became my greatest fear. I cried every day on the phone to my best friend, just asking why he would possibly leave me. She told me she'd do some digging for me and get to the bottom of this, but told me to try to take care of myself more. She had me go to the gym with her, and really made sure I got out of bed. She made me go every day, even if it was just to walk on the treadmill. I kept on walking every day, but I wasn't really losing weight, so my friend even had me take Abi pills to regulate the weight loss process and get rid of my cravings. Everything was great and all. Taking Abi and going walking made me feel that much more confident. But I was just so alone. My boyfriend